You think I don't know that you guys talk shit about me? Let's be 100.
And let me tell you, Manny Soto, that's right. Manny Soto said, hey, Damiano, how much money are you making? I was like, man, I'm making a lot of money. He goes, but how much are you saving? Right? A lot of people make a lot of money, but they go out there and spend it. They're not putting it to the right things. So let's get our financial health taken care of. Let's go out there and win for our families in 2025. And if you're standing up, I invite you to sit down and come and take some notes, so that way you really win for 2025. Networking is important. We're gonna have time to network, but let's learn right now. So I invite everybody that's standing up, take a seat, let's take some copious notes, and let's give a big round of applause for Manny!
Do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen in the back, all the way in the back, get a seat if you can, please. It's gonna be some copious notes times. I know you guys are big time. I know you guys are making $10 million a year. I know you guys got a ton saved up, but let's make this event flow. Does that make sense, everybody? Say aye. Aye. All right, all the people in the front row, always say aye. Thank you so much, bro. There's no podium. Yeah. We got it. All right. I'm gonna throw my phone in my pocket. I need that clipboard back. All right, you're welcome to take pictures. I love the fact that a couple of the speakers here, if you notice, they're completely raw. Thank you so much, bro. They're completely raw. They are not holding back any punches. They're sharing exactly what they do. You know, I've known Min since 2004. He bought both of my sons a skateboard. Fell in love with the dude. Man crush Friday, call it whatever you want to. Dude is legit, love him to death. He's my client. He's one of my best friends. Whenever I want to call him and bounce some ideas, he's a great husband. He's a great father. I love being associated with people like that. So can we give all of the speakers a big round of applause? So today is a little bit different. Normally I'm commenting on financial planning or specifics behind the new year. If you guys are looking forward to 2025, we already know who the president's going to be. Whether you were a liberal, a conservative, or Mickey Mouse, doesn't matter. The 20th of January, we got some new stuff going down the pipe. On the 25th of January, I'm gonna have an event I'm throwing out in Pomona. I think it's gonna be at the Sheraton. We're expecting close to 500 people. If you'd like to sponsor the event, by all means, get with my staff. There's a warm bath. The water's warm. Just come on in. So on that date, so if you could take down our website. Our website is tfawealthplanning.com. TFA what? TFA what? Thank you. So there, if you click the events tab, you'll see our event that we're having on the 25th. Min is one of our speakers. We have 3 other speakers that are going to be there. You can follow through and think, okay, how do I get the proper 2025 tax deduction? How do I write off my car? How do I do all these different specifics at that event? If you're following back there, Calvin and Marianne, can you guys stand up? We have a table back there. We're the premier sponsor here for this event. Calvin, one of my best friends as well, he runs an international business. He already makes close to $2 million a year. He bought one of our financial franchises. He does very well for himself. Like you said, how many people can build their own house? You know what I'm saying? If you guys are you're like, damn, did he build a condo in the back of Pump? Nah. Dude has a sick house. Like, I think it's like 8,000 square feet or something like that. But go by and TP it one of these days. It'll be kind of cool. But Calvin is one of the franchisees out of Corona, and Marianne is one of his senior reps. Go back, ask them some questions, pop in your business card. They give away free stuff. They don't raffle stuff. They give away free stuff. So I think they got like $25 gift cards for you once you set up a time to get together, okay? Next thing, before I get into my status, if you will. I want everybody to know, financially, some of you guys are going through some really hard times, okay? And I want to get real serious about this. Not my first rodeo. 2008 and 9, I had 3 of my reps commit suicide. No joke. Your life is worth more than that. I'm gonna get real serious real quick. I had one guy in Vegas, he committed suicide. He had 3 kids and a 7-month pregnant wife at home. Because he felt money was so important that he needed to leave them a life insurance policy. It hurts my heart, you guys. No matter how hard it gets, there's an answer. So I'm gonna give you the answers here today, because at some point in time, you can just reset your business. It doesn't matter what 2025 economics says. You are the beholder of your own economic path. That's right. Does that make sense, everybody? Say aye. Yeah. Give your neighbor a high five and let him know, okay, I like to listen to this guy. Okay, I like to listen to this guy. So I'm going to get down there just to talk to you guys, okay? I hope it's okay for the speakers, because I want you guys to really pay attention to this, all right? It's not true. Everybody cannot do this. If you notice, some of the people, they say there's an 80-20 rule. You guys ever heard of that before? Yeah. Bullshit. It's not an 80-20 rule. It's a 90-10 rule. Not everybody wants to go out in the field and present and make it happen. It's the craziest thing. Like, if I told you guys you can accomplish X, and you go, yeah, man, I'm fired up. And you go to work at 10 o'clock to the office, and at 3 p.m. you're out to go mow the grass or do whatever you want to, it's no wonder you're losing. Losers look at winners and talk about them. Winners, you know what they think about? Winning. They think about winning all the time. It's the wildest thing. Now that I have your attention, I want you to know, at any point in time, you can reset your business. Just boom! You can press the reset button of your business and start over again. Normally, these speeches, these talks, are geared around the person that is less than 2 years in the business. You want to know why? It's because all the old guys and gals, they do the same thing every single year. They show up in January and they go, I'm going to crush it. And by January 5th, they're done. Does that make sense, everybody? Yes. So that's actually not true. Anybody can do it. That's actually not true. Number 2, why'd the chicken cross the road? Everybody knows this, right? It's cause and effect. We all know what to do, don't we? It's just, do we get around to doing it? If I asked you guys every single day, how many prospects do you think that you should go through every single week? Wouldn't you know the answer? How many calls do you think you should do? How many appointments do you think you can do? How many doors do you think you can knock? We own a financial services business. It's kind of cliche. You want to sell me some life insurance? Life insurance is doing pretty good, though. My residuals are pretty good, right? It's a residual paid business. What if all of you real estate agents or lenders had a financial planner in your open house that said, hey, Bob, Mary, do you have mortgage protection with $850,000 loan that you just bit off? Hey, Bob, Mary, do you have a college plan for little Johnny? Hey, Bob, Mary, you got some cryptocurrency nowadays? Crypto's rocking it, right? I got over almost a 200% rate of interest in my crypto account last month.
That's right, man.
Crazy stuff, yes? So we all know what to do. Now, I don't know if you know this or not, but a space shuttle is off course 80% of the time. Did you all know that? It's the course corrections that gets it to the destination. The course what? The course what? The course corrections. I normally start off as a bad guy. Trust me, I'm going to bring you back, okay? So it's the course corrections that make you back on point. Here is my version of reset. Here you go. Not rocket science. If you're taking pictures, go for it. Look at all the cool guys. Hey, you don't know me. I make $100,000 a year. They're not taking pictures. Craziest thing. They're out of your competition, by the way. Look at all the cool guys. They never take pictures. They're like, oh no, I know this stuff. You know it, but you're going broke right now. Yeah? Okay, here we go. Number 1, they find a mentor, a coach, a leader. Did Leo not freaking crush it up here? I know Enzo's in the house, so I gotta be PG, right? Leo crushed it. He gave away all his secrets. I would love to have a guy like that mentor me. I'm brand new, I'm licensed, I'm ready to go. Boom, let's go. Find a mentor. Hang out until you got it. Ask them as many questions as possible. And here's the kicker. Here's what's really weird. take them to lunch and dinner. Not they take, well, they're loaded. Yeah, but they were eating cup of noodles for 2 years. And you, Mr. Big Time, I have an agent of mine. She wants to do living trust somewhere else. I said, no problem, just don't come to my office. I'll tell you what, why don't I go to your house, go to your pantry, grab your potato chips and sandwiches, plop my big ass on your couch, and watch TV and just take up your space. How about that? For free. She goes, well, I'd be a little mad. I said, well, no shit. You're coming to my office, you're doing your work with some other company. Nah, we do living trusts here. We do insurance. We do financial planning. We do debt programs. I don't want to see that shit no more. And it's really weird because now that I stand up for myself, all of a sudden I'm the bad guy. If you don't stand up for yourself and you don't stand for something, you'll fall for everything, ladies and gentlemen. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm glad 3 people like it. All right. Number 2, have a plan. Talk to your care circle. Here's what I mean by that. How many of you guys are married in here by show of hands? Okay. You gotta have, Damiano, I was at his wedding. I was at his wedding. I love that wedding, bro. Congratulations. Have a conversation. When you sit down with your loved one or your spouse and you go, hey, the next 3 months, I'm not gonna be home. 12 hours, 13 hours a day, 6 days a week. We'll go to church on Sunday, but I'm gonna absolutely crush it. The person that loves you the most is gonna see you in pain, hurting, and they're gonna go, damn, I gotta give them that space. The reason why your person gets pissed off is because you never gave that recognition call. Does that make sense? I get you. I got some attention in here because the back isn't talking anymore. Did you guys see that? Okay. Love that. Okay. That's number 2. Number 3, sell out early. God didn't tell you anything but to work. You know what I did? When I first got in the industry, I was recruited by a guy by the name of Ed Milet. Ever heard of him? Yeah. He walked out. I was 29 years old. He had a tailor-made suit on. I was like, dude, I'd never seen a tailor-made suit before. I goes, dude, he's got his initials on his freaking sleeve. And he walked out, he's all of 5'7". He goes, what are you doing to become a champion? Blah, blah, blah. And his vein was coming out. I was like spitting in my face. I was in the 3rd row and I go, I don't know what this guy's selling, but I'm buying. But every time I got a rejection, you know what I told myself? This is God telling me that I should probably go back to a job. No. God's speaking through me right now and he's saying, he's telling you to get your ass to work. That's what God's telling you. He's telling you to find the right opportunity and go with it. I have people that come into my company and I give them the opportunity. It's like slapping them in the face and they're like, I wonder where the opportunity is. It's right in their face. It's just that they haven't gotten their ass to work. Does that make sense, everybody? Number 4, don't go home until you're done. Rocking the shoe. Here's why I say rocking the shoe. I'm broke. I was 29 young years old. I would go to TGIF in West Covina. Anybody ever been to Fridays in West Covina? It's a pretty dope spot, right? I'm single. I'm like, yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. I put a rock in my shoe every single day. I needed to prospect 5 people every single day. I'd have water and I'd put a lemon in a water glass. Because this dude couldn't afford a drink, you know what I'm saying? So I'd be sipping on my drink, I'd be talking to people, I go, yeah, you know, where are you from? You live around here in the area? You this, you that? I'd get 5 numbers guaranteed every single day because the rock in my shoe would bug me every single day. Every now and then I put a penny because my toe would get a little bruised, you know what I mean? So rock in my shoe every single day. And I wouldn't go home until I got it done. That's how focused I was. That's how serious I was about this business. And then last but definitely not least, sell yourself every single day. We had 2 out of the 3 speakers up here talking about affirmations. I'm a child of God. I'm favored by God. Everything I touch turns to gold. I have so much money, I don't even know what to do with all this money. I have so much time on my plate to take my 16-year-old daughter on another vacation. I tell myself that every single day. The Financial Architects is a household name. And I don't even have to work, it's just turnkey. Currently, we have 27 different locations. 20 what? 27 locations. We have almost 200 representatives. I did that in about 8.5 years. This year, we'll go another 20 branches. So if you're a mortgage or realtor or a broker and you're thinking, man, what kind of business does he have? Go by the table, ask us, we'll put our business model in your already successful business model, okay? Now, almost done. I got some big goals. I got some big goals. I gotta tell you guys, I got some big goals. I wanna be on Mount Rushmore. I'm like, man, if I got some music playing, hey, here we go, let's go. So I want a Learjet. Anyone ever flown in a PJ? I call it PJ, you know what I'm saying? That's my acronym. I'm on a PJ with my let maybe about 7 or 8 times. It's a different conversation, ladies and gentlemen. It's like, oh man, where you going? I'm going on my PJ. See ya. You don't check in bags on the PJ. You guys know that, right? I also want anybody ever ridden in a Lambo before, by show of hands? That shit is uncomfortable. That shit is uncomfortable, man. I'm good with the Lambo. I have my staff put this together. They put a Lambo. I'm like, next time, get me like some SUV or something, because that shit is uncomfortable, right? I want Lambos. I'm on vacations. I want big ass houses. If it's out there, I want it. Does everybody understand what I'm talking about here? If you got goals, go get them. You can accomplish anything. Anything. These are the 10 to-dos. These are some success principles. I'm done in 2 minutes. Number 1, love what you do. Love what you do. I see some of you guys are, oh yeah, you know, market's down and this, that, and the other. I go, woo, this is the person I don't want to be around. Okay, yeah, oh yeah, it is. I'm very agreeable. I move on, right? Number 2, be in what you do. In what you do. Here's what I mean. If you're going to do it, do it. Don't play with it. A lot of you guys are part-timers. I just had a guy quit his VP role at a company, I won't say which. He makes $210,000 a year. Cold turkey, he quits. He goes, I need to make 200. Well, I clear about 140. I go, no sweat, let's go. Here's what you have to do. Here's how to do it. Here's what you're gonna make. He's at the office right now. I want him to come. He was like, no man, I got calls to make. Love it. Number 3, have a personal mantra. How about give without remembering and receive without forgetting? That's a pretty powerful mantra, isn't it? Write this down in your notes if you can, please. The chains of habit are too light to be felt until they're too heavy to be broken. The chains of habit are too light to be felt until they're too heavy to be broken. Let me tell you something. I'll just be real. I could sum it up in freaking 30 seconds. You all have bad habits if you're not cracking at least $150,000, $200,000 a year. You have horrible habits. Let's keep it real. All you have to do is work your ass off for about 8 to 10 years, save 30% of what you make, and you'll be financially independent after a certain period of time. Yesterday, I made $103,000. Yesterday, okay? I say that not to impress you, but to impress upon you that it's out there, it's accessible. This morning I had a Zoom. You know what the family told me? He says, we could save about $30,000 a month. You think I'm having a buy term and invest a difference conversation with a guy that can save 30 grand a month? No. You have to have access to all the products, not just the limited part of them. Next, be willing to be called and call others. You think I don't know that you guys talk shit about me? Let's be 100. Let's be 200. I know a podcaster in here. You've been DMing one of my exes and telling her all this stuff about me. And you still want me to be on your podcast. Look, MFer. She sent it to me. I group text now, just so you guys know. So I group text whoever was talking about me with her, and I go, hey, is this true? And all of a sudden, they got something negative, positive to, oh yeah, I didn't mean you now, bro. I go, get out of here, bro. Be willing to call people and be willing to be called. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? Because you better believe I'm not going to be perfect. I know you're not. Judge not, yet ye be judged. Do what you say and say what you're going to do. Don't be coming to my office and saying you're going to make $2 grand this month and you're not. Do it or just don't say it. 6, avoid the 3 C's. I'll get into that on the 25th. Embrace the 3 E's. Energy, enthusiasm, and excitement. Am I a little bit energetic? I took a fat burner like 2 hours ago, okay? energy, enthusiasm, and excitement. I'm excited all the time. Someone comes, hey, how's it going? Because they'll never forget the energy that I just threw out there. Embrace the 3 E's. Get rid of excuses. Earn your haters. They're not going to hate on you if you're busted ass broke. They're not. You'll never hear them talking about you. You got 512 followers. They're never going to hate on you. You gotta earn the haters. Bring it. By the way, my Instagram handle is Money Business Manny, if you're wondering, okay? Calvin's is Life to Bank, the letter T-O. All right, and lastly, don't be a pansy. Don't be a freaking pansy. Some of you guys are pansy. Oh, man, you know, dog ate my homework and my toe hurts and I have a headache today. Dude, I've been in appointments, 104 fever. I don't give a damn. If I say I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. You follow? All right. It doesn't matter who you were. It matters who you've become. All of you can become whatever you'd like to. I don't know if that's too inspirational for some of you guys. Here's what will follow us. Here's what I'll tell you in closing. I've been there, done that, seen the movie, got the t-shirt, and rented the video. I know exactly what's up. We have a YouTube channel, The Financial Architects, on our YouTube channel. Our Instagram is _financial architects. We got a lot of stuff going on. We're building, we're growing. If you meet me personally, I'm not like this. I'm not so intense. I'm not gonna will you talk shit about me? I ain't like that, okay? I'll just be like, oh yeah, good to see you too. All right, cool. I'll be that kind of person. But I will tell you this. There's people in here that are making it happen. Sebastian, stand up if you can, please. This is an 18-year-old kid. I want to tell you guys something. He's at my office. I'm not even bullshitting you. I leave at about 10 p.m. This dude's still there at 10 p.m. making phone calls, learning. He's growing himself. He's reading. I love that. I love that. I love that. Danny, where's Danny at? Where's Danny at? Danny, stand up for a second. Danny fell, lost eyesight in one of his eyes. He's got a real estate license, an insurance license. He got a driver's license. You give this dude anything, this dude will accomplish anything he needs to. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I have my friend here in the second row. She's in a wheelchair. Mad respect, mad respect. I love to see people that you call them out. You're like, no man, they're not gonna make it. They're not gonna make it. I took one of my brokers from Hesperia of all cities. His name's Omar. Omar is a badass, a player. When he's 2 months in the business, I call him in my office in Chino. I go, dude, you should probably get a job. He goes, why? I go, it pains me to hear you on the phone, bro. I don't know if you're gonna make it. He goes, not. He looks me stone in the face. He goes, hey, dude, I'm gonna make this happen or die. I go, all right, motherfucker, don't die, but, because you got life insurance, you're gonna be good. Makes $250,000 now. He had a salvage SUV, bought it for $500. I love hearing stories like that, but it doesn't happen unless you have the commitment and you have the balls to make it happen. Yes. Does that make sense? Yes. All right, I'm out. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, bro.
Come on, Manny.
Appreciate you.
Now my son's gonna go home. How amazing was that, guys? Mr. Manny Soto, give it up for him.
Thank you.
So we are coming to the end of this event.
What's up, guys? We're here in Santa Ana today at an amazing event called the Snowball Effect. We had some great speakers on stage today, and it's really about taking control of your business, making the decision and commitment to have the biggest breakthrough of your life in 2025. Next year is going to be huge. We have the keys in our hands to make it happen. You just have to believe in yourself and believe in what you're doing and take it to the next level. 2025 is going to be huge. Let's go.